Morning, guys. I'm Richard.
I'm Candace.
I'm Cody.
We're going to go over the 5 most important things in which personal social media strategy and no photos, parents, often on pages on Facebook. Alright, over the times, I know when I was in high school, we had this thing called AOL Instant Messenger. All you did was sign up, put your name, your email, and you create a username. Some friends of mine had 5 or 10 or whatever. Over time, that evolved into, MySpace and Facebook, and where you would go from just first and last name and email to your whole life story and your last 3 addresses and your social security number and everything. And so with that evolution, it gained way to making Facebook and MySpace an overall presence online to where you had literally no privacy. Because even if you're on Facebook and you don't like the privacy settings, there's nothing you could do about it. Yeah, you could post a status about it saying, oh yeah, you can't read me or whatever. But with Facebook, that really doesn't matter. And so going to that with the privacy setting, it really leads to your overall not being able to be off the grid at all. In 2011, I got out of the Army, and that's when I became a concert promoter. And so within my first couple shows, I just thought I was a concert promoter, and that's all I did. But over time, I realized all these kids, or sorry, not kids, people coming to my shows are looking at me and my Facebook and Twitter and MySpace, whatever, looking at where I was going, looking at what I was doing. And that was my first realization that that's my presence. That's who they think I am. And that's overall what, a presence is. And so, for your personal social media, you have Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. For your professional, you have Twitter and LinkedIn. And for your presence, what you first need to decide is, who are you? Do you want to be someone on social media that's just personal, your friends and family, and, your loved ones, or do you only be professional? You're only friends with your colleagues, people you go to school with, etc., etc. Or do you want to be both, to where you have all those people on one social media, but you need to have a strategy for what you post and what you say so that you don't offend everyone or anyone, because the diversity that's going to be on your presence is going to be wide. And so you got to be careful what you do and what you say and what you post. And so here's Candace with more about branding.
Alright, so the 3 realms of social media leadership are branding, engaging, and learning. For among colleagues, it's definitely in internal corporate networks. And then for engaging, we have strengthens relationships, shows commitment to a certain profession or product. You can use LinkedIn for job seekers to find job opportunities, and entrepreneurs, it helps them to raise funds. And to learn, you can use blogs to seek feedback from customers. You can use LinkedIn for discussion groups and posting with Facebook friends to learn about the latest trends and issues. And then you can also learn, Twitter is a great way to learn about the latest news. The risks of an online presence. So there are 3 risks. First is managing social capital. Second is managing intellectual capital. And third is managing your progress. So to begin with, managing social capital. With whom do you connect? Should work colleagues be your Facebook friends? So boundaries between personal and professional, private, or public audiences can be difficult. Build your audience slowly and be selective about your content. Second risk, managing intellectual capital. So what do you communicate about? 75% of U.S. recruiters research candidates online. So that could be crucial for employers who get fired because of what they post online. So what you say or post online can be crucial because it can be very difficult to erase. So the last risk, managing your progress. how do you maintain momentum? And also, success of your social media strategy depends on your resources, your quality, and authenticity of your message. So keep track of how many contacts you make every month, and then because it can develop a result of social media interaction. Now I'll hand it off to Clee about how to keep your children safe on social media.
So how to keep your children safe on social media. I'm going to give you guys 6 tips that you guys probably know or heard about it. First one, we don't have to worry about this too much, but you have to educate yourself about social media. Thankfully, like our generation grew up with social media. This is kind of for the older social media, like older people that don't know about it. You need to educate yourself about Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter. Once you know about it and you talk to your kid, it'll take you like more seriously. Oh, my dad or my grandpa knows what this is, so I'm going to listen to him. Establish an age limit. You have, if your kid doesn't have anything online or social media and you never tell them you can have one, school counselors, which are actually talking to parents, that's when the kid goes behind their parents' back and does the social media or Facebook page because he thinks he'll never have one. So tell him, like, when you get to this age, you can have one. You can have a Facebook. And talk to your kids about the dangers of social media. Talk to them about, like, if they ever get bullied, if they post a picture online and they get bullied, to talk to you or talk to their school or principal or counselor. Like, I saw a video on YouTube. There was this girl, she was kind of overweight. She put a video of herself on YouTube, and then a lot of people were making fun of her, like saying, oh, you're fat, you're obese, and then she didn't even go to school for a whole week. And it affects, like, we don't think it affects kids, but it affects them a lot in the future. They keep on thinking what people tell them. Keep the computer in a common area of your home. Don't, like for a little kid, they're advising us not to put a computer in his room. Keep it in like the living room, in an open place where you can see. Like if you trust your kid, that's good, but you don't trust other people. So keep it where you can see and kind of look over it. Set guidelines and rules. And tell them like in 1 week, you guys have this amount of hours to be on social media, and then worry about what's important. And check your child's private settings. You guys for sure have seen this picture before on Snapchat. A 10-year-old or a 12-year-old shouldn't have to like view everybody. You should just have my friends on Snapchat. And we have a video we want to show you guys.
The teenage brain, a mystery that has confounded parents for generations. Everyone wants to know what exactly is going on in those heads. Researcher Yalda Oels had the same question, but fast forward to 2014 and she's using social media to try to tap into what they're thinking.
I want you to write down on your boards what is an important value to you for your future.
She went one-on-one with teenagers in Los Angeles, trying to unlock that mystery. What's important to them? What are their priorities? What do they want?
Turn over your board and show us what it is.
It used to be teenagers' #1 priority was to be part of the crowd, part of the community. Now, it's money, and that 4-letter word, fame.
So now kids, they just want to be popular. They want to add everyone, and they want the whole school to know them. So in the article, they were talking a lot about should parents post pictures of their little kids online or not. Like, Dee, what do you think? Should they?
I don't have children, but a lot of my friends have small children, and they do. They post pictures of the kid's first birthday, second birthday, just born. But the older they get, the older kids get, the less and less they can see it.
Like in the article, they shared a story. There was a family that they had a newborn baby. So they posted pictures online. They kept on thinking, because they have extended family overseas, they were thinking, should we put the pictures? What if he doesn't want to? So they made a password that nobody can see it except their family and their extended family. And once he gets 18, it would like give him that password, which is like the key, and it's up to him to show it to everybody or not. And each person has a specific age when he wants his kid his kids have a Facebook or not? Like, when do you think, when you have kids, you should, never?
Never have Facebook. No, I mean, you know, every kid is different, I'd have to gauge that at the proper time, see, make sure they're responsible enough.
Yeah, like my grandpa would probably say never for sure to anyone. But Facebook has there's a rule, you have to be at least 13 years old. So Facebook thinks that if you're less than 13, you're not mature enough to have a Facebook. You guys have any questions? No questions? These are quiz questions.
Will you read them?
Yes.
Yeah, so blank is the most successful social media platform.